war. Ever since the Air Nomad temples were attacked by Fire Lord Sozin, the world has been in chaos. The Southern Water Tribe fights for survival, as the Earth Kingdom seeks to hold off the Fire Nation army. But even with no Avatar in sight, there is still hope. Who will answer the call, and who will bring forth a new era of peace? Welcome back, everyone, to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes, Arc 3, the 100 Years War Era. I am your GM, Josh, joined once again by my friends Cass, Megan, Morgan, and Oz. If you haven't caught up to us yet, you can always go back to our previous sessions. But if you just need like a quick refresher kind of thing, our good friend Cass is ready to have a little quick last time review for you. Cass, take it away.
We were surrounded by people, and then we weren't because we left. Then Rafa decided to escort Anomu to Boston State, and everyone else was really reluctant about it because they don't trust firebenders. And then we left, and then they sent a letter to Sakari to explain where we were going, and then we left. They decided to go with Rafa, because Rafa was going to go either way, and then some people showed up and did some things that I don't remember them doing, and then something exploded in Benji's face, and then they were doing something, and then Sakari showed up. If you want to know what that something that happened, go watch the last episode.
Yes, I think this is the most detailed recap you've ever given.
We'll dig through the past and see. Anyway, I'll just have a compilation of all the recaps and see. Alrighty.
I mean, winner for most detailed has to be Morgan or me rambling.
I mean,
I never remember what happened. This time I did.
Peek behind the DM screen here. We get a recap from Josh before we start the episode. So Cass got a refresher 2 minutes ago.
I also set notes in our way of communication, so
I've been busy.
you know what? Next time I'm just gonna recap something that did not happen and see if that makes it into the actual recap or not. No. I'll just make up an entire session.
I wasn't listening.
Okay. So anyway, yes. Sakari is pulled up with a cart drawn by some ostrich horses, right as Benjiro is still on the ground, having just had an explosion go off in their face. Taibo is with them, and Rafa is off with Anomu.
Oh, I forgot. Taibo's having like an existential crisis.
Yeah.
He knows healing techniques, but he can't help.
Yeah, because you don't have the ability. But that is where we find ourselves currently. The rough Rhino mercenary Sora's predecessors have, by now, very far off in the distance. You can still hear like the thundering just sort of fading out, but it's still there.
Sakari, you're a good study. You are incredibly capable. Benji's messed up.
Benji's on the ground giving like a
Benji's not all right.
No, I know how to do that.
You know how to heal?
Yeah, that's pretty much all I'm allowed to know how to do right now.
Incredible. I thought you weren't. Okay, great, perfect.
Wait, thought I wasn't what?
I thought you didn't know how to dance.
Okay,
Go
so
through
Sakari, give me a roll for focus, rallying skills, and training.
Oh, I can't. Oh, duh, because refresh is like in
Yeah,
battle.
in the middle of combat. Yeah.
Okay. Focus.
Yep.
11.
Oh, perfect, easy. I'll say it's usually like 3, right, for
Yeah.
the in-combat move. So yeah, we'll say clears 3 fatigue from
Or 2 conditions, depending on which one's
Benjaro
more.
easily. I don't think Benjaro took any conditions.
I have 0 conditions, but I have many much fatigue.
Yep.
Thank you, I'm alive.
The one with the conditions.
You've got some sit on you and such.
Can I splash
I
water on Benji to get the sit off?
Yeah, just like
Can I do one of those? Because I know when I introduced my character, I said that he's incredibly hot. So I want to do one of those things of like splashing the water. He has long hair too, so it's like
Yeah.
beautiful.
2 long-haired, beautiful himbos.
Yeah.
It's illegal.
Unfortunately,
some
we
of the
did
water
move past
accidentally
himbos.
splashes over to Tybo, and it's just 2 hair shake, water glistening.
Slow motion.
I love this.
But yeah,
Sakari, I'm so glad you got my letter.
Yeah, it took me a while, but I figured out bossing say. That's pretty good job.
Ew. Benji's gonna teach me how to do it for real.
Oh, nice. That's awesome.
Maybe once he's a little less infirmed.
Yeah, I mean I healed him as best I could, but I
You
have
did
the water
great.
within
I
the water
didn't.
skin.
I just thought you weren't allowed to stand up at the north.
Oh, no. Women just can't fight because boobs or something. But I can be
I don't feel
You
like that makes any sense, but all right.
I want to go
doesn't
back.
make sense to me either.
What would you 3 like to do now?
So they're like
Um,
way too far away to catch.
With the ostrich horse, you could get caught up, but it would take a while. You would waste about a day of travel to like get there and then get back to Anomu and Rafa. Well, get there, fight, and then get to Anomu and Rafa.
what do you mean get their fight?
Well, I assumed Tybo's plan was to fight the group.
The plan was very much to fight the group.
The group's going in the other direction, aren't they? Because I sent them in the other way.
Yeah, you sent them off to the side to another random area that they're probably just gonna burn to the ground.
And
Oh,
that's why
no.
Tybo's trying to chase them down.
But I thought we're going to bossing say.
But I mean, we're just gonna let them go torch whatever's in their path?
We shouldn't. We need to go. We need to go get them.
Yeah. Okay.
Should we get Rafa and Anomu?
They're too far away to go. I think
No, they're much closer. You could
they're
go get
closer.
them, yeah. Especially with the ostrich horse, you could still get them and then shoot sideways. It'd
Okay.
be a weird sidetrack, but yeah.
Would they want to go?
I
I mean,
have
they
my
seem pretty
doubts.
dead set on their plan.
Anomu's pretty dead set on going straight to bossing, say no detours.
Cut to Anobu and Rafa. Man, I really hope this doesn't distract us from getting to Boston Say any sooner than we already are going to be late.
Who's the same?
Do you think your friends or companions are capable of just, checking out some weird thundering noises?
Sure, I think so.
Well, uh, I guess that gives me some sort of comfort.
Yeah, they'll catch up eventually. What matters is that we make time by keeping forward.
Absolutely. As long as we don't waste any more time. Cut back to the three of you.
All right, so we're gonna swing by, see if they want to join us. Head after the Rough Rhinos. We don't know their names. Head after the guys who messed up Benji. Stop them from burning down everything. Then back to Bossing Say.
Do we have a plan to stop them, or is it just like punch?
Benji, did you gather any intel?
I mean, they're after Anomu.
Oh wait, so we shouldn't bring a Nomu there.
That's part of the issue. Yeah. Um,
I mean,
they're
Anomu truly is
also
part of a team of 5. Could lend a helping hand. My question is, would lend a helping hand?
I mean, we can always go back and ask and see what happens.
Works for me.
Okay.
All right,
You-
Sakari, you're in the driver's seat. I do not have a history of driving these well.
So Sakari, I whisper over to Sakari, okay, we're gonna tag team. You teach Taibo how to drive. I'll teach him how to read and to write.
Oh, you think I know how to drive? I'm just pretending they're seals.
You think I know how to drive?
Yeah. Takes off.
Benji suddenly feels incredibly unsafe and invents the seatbelt.
It takes a few minutes, but you eventually catch up to Anomu and Rafa as they are sort of starting the path. Like, there's a little path through the mountain range that they're starting to get through, and they're about like right to the point where you go over and you start to lose sight of people as it like starts to go up and down.
Are we gonna skirt like that racing thing where like it curves and right in front?
Cut him off at the pass. Let's go.
Ah, good. Yeah, I see you've caught up. Is everything all right?
Cut to Benji off to the side, like, goodness gracious.
Well, about that. That noise we heard was a group of what appear to be Fire Nation soldiers on some big ol' horn beasts. Benji does not know what not Benji. Tybo does not know what these are. Tybo has never seen these.
I don't think Sakari has either.
No, these are native to the Fire Nation.
So only one with a shot. They got like horns and like big old tails and doesn't matter. Point is, they were Fire Nation military. They messed up Benji and they're on a scorched earth path that way.
Oh, well, that means they're not our problem then, correct?
Well, about that. They
They're
messed up
trying
my
to find you.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
they
then
messed
best
up my
not.
companion. They're trying to find you.
Well, then best not go towards them.
But they're gonna be burning other places.
Yes,
Those are innocent people.
sure, but I need to. The things that I need to do in Boston City are far more important than a few small towns of insignificance.
What do you
Your
have to do
business
in
is more
Boxing State
important than
that's so
hundreds of lives.
Could possibly, potentially save the Earth Kingdom millions of lives.
And what is this business of yours you're so secretive about?
That is my business, and that is all you need to know.
Well, I, for one, am choosing not to sit idly by and let a bunch of people looking for you burn down hundreds of lives and towns just because they're a little out of the way. And we promise to escort you, so I don't feel right leaving you alone out in this wilderness where who knows, another brigade could show up. So Tybo hops down and just picks up a Nomu.
Well, hold on. Is there a roll that I can? Let's roll with. Roll passion. Let's go with intimidate for this.
Excellent. I have additions to passion. It's gonna be a dirty 10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you pick her up, or just kind of like knock her unconscious, grab her, pick her up.
Oh no,
throw her
she
in
is
the-
awake.
Oh, okay.
She's just uppies.
This is an indignity, but I suppose I'd have to go wherever you are going.
Well, can't be that much of an indignity. You didn't have that much to lose. All right, into the cart.
Is Rafa joining us? Or
Cass muted.
Rafa rolls their eyes and gets into the cart.
Perfect. All right. So y'all get into the cart and head off towards where the Komodo rhinos were headed. It takes a little bit, but eventually you get to them. They're not haven't reached another town yet. You've sort of found them in like a clearing area. They got like distracted by some stuff and decided to like light a few things up along the way. So there's like some nice path of destruction that you can catch up to them with.
well, how distracted are they right now?
Not
the
very.
vibe.
They seem to have. Well, I guess kind of. There's like a little talking as to like, they seem to have gotten themselves turned around and like aren't totally sure which way they're supposed to be going right now. They just know where the destruction was, and they are like, okay, so we came from that way. Did they say this way or over there, or is it there? Hold on, there's three other. Okay, so we go this way, but we haven't seen anything yet, kind of thing.
Is there any jellies that are available to sneak and grab?
They're all on their persons, so I don't know if you'd be able to like, especially being in the cart, not be seen the moment like you get within ear and eye shot.
Josh, I have a series of questions.
Mm-hmm.
One, do they have a cart of like supplies, or is it just them and their rhinos?
It is basically just them and the rhinos. There is some supplies on the rhinos.
Cool. Secondary question: can we see the jelly packs on them?
No, there's just indescript bags.
But I know that they're on them at some point because I, of course, interacted with them.
The explosion that yeah, that's right, because he found some blasting jellies somewhere. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So my third and final question: how close together are they?
Two of them are like, like when cars like sit next to each other so the driver's sides can talk to each other for whatever reason. There's two of them like that, and then the other three are sort of like a bit further away, just sort of like holding their Komodo rhinos still. But they're about 15 or so feet separated from the two who are talking.
Rafa, I have an idea. and you are very important to it. So you don't know this, but all of them have blasting jelly on them in pouches. I'm sure you see where this is going. I suggest. Let me double check my conditions are troubled and guilty, and I believe some of the ways to clear them is to do something reckless and self-sacrificing.
Guilty. Make a personal sacrifice to absolve your guilt. Trouble to seek guidance from a mentor or powerful figure. Also, guiding and comfort and clear them.
Killer. So in the swamp, when we're trying to catch a bunch of critters all at once, one of us will go out and be bait so they cluster together so we can net them all at once. Figure, I'll go out and distract them, get them all clustered together, and you make them go boom.
Tybo. Hmm. Okay.
All right. I figure the rest of you hang back as backup in case things get dicey. Better to have some element of surprise, and Benji, maybe you stay back in the cart with the Nomu as a last line of defense.
Are you sure?
I mean, they're after a Nomu. They might figure, you know.
I mean, all right.
I mean, it's really about keeping a Nomu safe. But he's lying through his teeth. Tybo's lying through his teeth and saying it's about protecting a Nomu.
Benji is gonna give Tybo one of his daggers and does like a interesting flip with it to try and give it to you on the handle. And says, "Give him hell." Hands it to them.
Hopefully I don't have to give him too much hell. Rafa, you gonna be ready with that shot?
With perfection.
Okay. Here goes. Does Tybo have anywhere that he can hide that? He does have pants now.
Yes. I don't believe the pants have pockets, but you can probably put them in like the waistband of the pants.
He puts it right next to like where his V starts.
Okay.
There's still a little water glistening from earlier.
All right. So Tybo, you depart from the cart and start walking up. Rafa moving off to the side a little bit. Let's not be detected.
So they're in like a clearing? Are there like trees around them?
It looks like there were trees. Those trees, for one reason or another, are gone. Some of it looks like maybe explosion. Some of it looks like they were just chopped down for wood.
Okay, so I can't like sneak around, get to the other side. Okay.
No.
Hmm. Okay. Tybo rips another piece of cloth off of his shirt like he did for Benji.
Okay. At this point, it's like just a
It's
one of those
100%
like
like an open crop top.
yeah, like you know, like those old like was it like the '80s workout ones? Yeah.
He's not like full nipped out yet, but
No,
he's
it's
almost
getting
there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
Oh god, he's hot.
He's gonna take that strip hold it in one hand. Yeah, we'll say cut his bicep. Just a little bit with the knife. Just enough that it'll bleed through the fabric a bit. We're making it believable. Tybo is a theater kid at heart.
Okay. Anyway, Tybo, you're walking up. Well, what are you doing?
Bandage the arm, clutch the arm, start limping up to them. I'm essentially doing a solo get help.
Okay. Are you saying anything as you're walking up or limping
I
up?
feel like as I limp, I am limping into eye and earshot. Tybo drops the accent to do a different accent.
Okay.
I'm finding it. Hang on. Help! I need your help! I just got attacked by Earth Nation raiders.
You see one of them turns to you. Help, you say? I can help you. You take 2 fatigue as he throws fire at your shoulder.
Fair enough. Please, I'm on a mission from the Fire Lord.
You see the one who has like the giant mohawk like thing. He turns his Komodo rhino. The Fire Lord, you say? Interesting. I happen to be on a mission from the Fire Lord too. What's your name, soldier?
My name is Lee.
Yes, and the Fire Lord's name.
Hold on, don't tell me. Oh, Tybo wouldn't know.
No, Tybo won't know. Tybo's in the swamp.
Mhm.
Can I roll for luck?
No.
Because I know it. Okay. Josh.
Yeah, what's up?
How much would I have to Venmo you?
No, because there's no way. Azulan's not a common enough name for Tybo
It
to
sure
be able to
isn't.
pull that out. So yeah. And no one's mentioned Azulan at all to Tybo.
Good point. You can interrogate me later. Please, come help. I start limping back towards...
All right, I'm gonna have this. Let's roll with trick this time. Roll with creativity.
Oh boy, that's a +0. That's a hot 12.
Ooh, okay. Would you like to? Yes. Would you like either have a +1 forward going against them, or do you want them to give you some more opportunities, or would you like them to just be deceived?
I only get to pick one?
Oh, that's right. You get to pick 2. That's right. You get 2 of them.
I'll take the be deceived one for
Mhm.
sure.
Okay.
And then I'll get a +1. Why not?
Okay. You see that they definitely like don't overly believe you that you're part of the Fire Nation, but they are like curious as to what's happening. All right, sure. You can lead us wherever, and they start slowly moving. You're limping, so it's like allowing the armadillo, letting the Komodo rhinos like take a singular step very slowly at a time to keep pace with you, because they are.
Speed limping.
Yeah. I mean, it's still 4 legs versus 1.5, and they're just like,
Not long legs, it's fine.
okay. So yeah, they are following you.
Can I sort of get them... Is there like a clearing entrance for like a path so they kind of like converge in?
Yeah, I'll say that there's like a path that they can like converge on. So they're like in a sort of triangle, so it's like 2 and 3.
Okay, yeah, sick. How close are we to the card?
You're going to be within eye shot very soon, like very quickly,
Okay.
because there's not a lot of cover for it. So
Yeah. Okay. The raiders were just past this set of trees.
yeah, set of trees. They're looking around. Yes, trees. They've probably burned the trees.
Not all of them.
Fair.
All of them?
Fair. That's fair. There's probably a few still standing, or just burnt and without leaves. So yeah, you. They continue following. And what did these raiders look like?
They had Earth Nation attire. They had green bandanas across their foreheads and stone gauntlets.
Hmm. But yeah, you eventually make it to where I assume Rafa, if you would like to give me a roll of focus to rely on your skills and training.
Can I give the help action?
Yeah, you can do the +1. Yeah, so take a fatigue and add a +1 to it.
Can I explain how I'm helping?
Sure.
So I'm gonna full break character. And sort of hop back onto one of the lead rhinos and sort of hold the guy back by his arms. So he's like full exposed to the blast. And shout, Rafa, now!
Would you roll cast?
I rolled a 9.
Okay. So imperfectly. I will say with the 9, the
Did you add the
constant.
+1 from help?
Oh, with the +1 is 10, so never mind. Yeah. So you launch some sort of fire attack. You were just hitting the blasting jellies, right? Which you don't actually know where they would be. You just know that they're on them somewhere.
I feel like, as Fire Nation, should probably make an educated guess.
Fair. You launch your. So here's the weird part. You launch your fire at where the blasting jellies are, but because they have a singular explosives expert, they're just on the one dude. So Tybo holding the guy who's mainly in charge is pretty much just holding him for no reason, as in the one of the 3 in the back gets blasted and you hear a huge explosion go off. And that dude, when the smoke clears a little bit, is like slumped over, knocked out. His rhino's like very confused as to what's happening.
How powerful are these explosives? It was one dude?
But yeah, there's a lot of them.
Yeah, wouldn't the blast radius be bigger?
Not necessarily. You know what? I'll say it. Well, because he's on the far side, so I'll say it also hits the dude in the middle. But he's just taking fatigue damage and not like knocked out. Because it's like all the bags are like on the one dude, so he for sure got a full brunt of the deal, and then because it would spread. Hey, logistically, you only knew where one set of blasting jellies would be, and the rest of them have other weapons.
Josh, explosions only hurt the PC's Luna.
That's how it worked. Hey, you were you close enough to Benjuro when Benjuro got exploded? No, I guess not. All right, anyway.
No.
Anyhow.
I was far away, but Benji got fucked up.
Anyhow.
Yeah, I got fucked up and they didn't get fucked up. What the hell?
No, it was in your face. The dude is knocked out entirely. What are you talking about?
You should be
Dude.
dead.
Let us kill people, Josh.
You have to give them the doomed status. That is the only thing that allows someone to be able to die.
You know what? I'll say the controversial thing. Rules as written is bad.
So you've got one of them fully knocked out. You have one that has taken a whole lot of fatigue. One who's unscathed. One I will say who's taken less fatigue, because he's in front, and then the captain who is being held currently by Taibao.
Plan? Can I just follow through on the hold and suplex him?
You do have a +1 to move to things again. Yeah, give me a roll of passion. And you got that +1 forward for the whole trick stuff.
Yay! So 8 + 1, 9.
9. You're going to be able to take him off the horse. Not the horse. Off the rhino.
Horse?
You're gonna be able to take him off the Komodo rhino. However, you will have to like sort of upon hitting the ground lose your grip kind of deal and be like
That's
face to
fair.
face. Right. So you throw him off the Komodo rhino, and you are now standing sort of in the middle of the rhinos, face to face with the guy in charge. And is there anything you would like to do now, Sakari or Benjiro or Rafa?
I was gonna say, how far away are they from the cart?
I would say like 10 yards.
So we can probably see what happened, right?
Yeah, you can easily get over there if needed.
And
Rafa's
did
probably a bit
Sakari-
closer though.
Did Sakari go with them, or did Sakari stay back with Benji?
It was up to
Oh,
Megan.
yes, I stayed back with the cart.
Yeah, if you guys were the surprise attack in case things didn't go to plan. And they didn't. Oops.
Benji straight up says, "Well, I guess things didn't go to plan, so."
What now?
Well, I look back at Anomu. What's Anomu doing?
Anomu is Anomu has been forced over there. Explosion. You see Anomu is sort of setting them up, getting ready to either fight and or dash out of there if needed.
I'm going to go over to Anomu. I'm going to do.
You're just sitting in the cart with Anomu, so
Oh, is Anomu next to me?
maybe like across from kind of deal.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Anomu and I'm gonna be like, "You were not gonna run. I promise we're gonna get you to where you need to go. I don't know what your plan is for the Earth Kingdom. You better not mess anything up in the Earth Kingdom."
Roll harmony.
Harmony.
We'll call this a
Goody.
plead.
That's a 7.
Can I help?
Yeah, if you want to mark the fatigue and well, no, because it would be the same result. 7 to 9 is the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
7 to
So Josh,
9.
have I cleared my trouble yet? Or guilty?
Guilty. Make a personal sacrifice to absolve you. Can you explain to me how you made a personal sacrifice?
Exposing myself to the explosion to try and help my friends.
It is your.
You can say no. It's okay.
I will say no for now, only because this wasn't like you volunteered. This was you fully being like, here's the plan kind of deal. Not like someone said we need someone to be able to do this and like it's gonna be a problem and then you volunteered.
Sure.
Okay, let's see. You see Anomu looks at you and says that all right, I will not run, but if you need help, I will not be able to provide any.
Fair. Okay. Sakari, how do you feel about fighting?
I mean, it sounds like things aren't going to plan. Should we check it out before we rush in there? Can we sneak and see what's going on?
They peek around the corner and Tybo's just getting his ribs kicked in.
Just
He's fully
been
on the
jumped.
ground.
That's my friend. Okay.
Yeah.
That was a
I think we
bit.
have
I'm
to
sure
go.
he's still standing.
This is all sort of happening during the suplex kind of deal.
You look over as Tybo is suplexing.
Ah.
I'm gonna hop off of the cart, help Sakari off of the cart. And then I'm gonna turn to Anomu. I'm gonna look Anomu straight in the eyes and say, "You better keep that promise." And then turn and go.
Does Sakari need help off the car? I'm
I
just
was
kidding.
gonna
Okay.
say, way to assume that woman needs help out of the car.
Gosh, damn it!
All right.
It
So
could be like the Mr. Darcy hand. It could be like the Mr. Darcy hand.
Oh, you think Mr. Darcy wasn't sexist?
Stop ruining my favorite romantic emotional support movie.
Okay. Anyhow, the two of you are headed over to Tybo. Roth, are you then coming out of hiding or wherever you were?
Okay, you
You
just
muted yourself.
Oh, well, I'm getting comfortable by a tree. I'm just kind of watching.
Okay. All right. So those of you who are dealing with the rhinos, we're going to go into a combat exchange. So I'm going to pick what they're doing. You three talk amongst each yourselves. What you would like to do?
I would like to defend and maneuver, please.
If you're gonna defend and maneuver, I guess I can go in with. I guess I can go in with a defense, not defense. Sorry, advance and attack.
The drama.
I got two options for that, so
Oh, evade and observe, Josh.
Okay. So anyone going with? Oh, sorry. So they're doing 2 and 2. Two of them are going defend and maneuver. The other two are going advance and attack.
hold on.
So those of you who are defending and maneuvering, roll with focus.
Okay, I have mine prepared. I rolled 4 + 2, 10.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, with the 10, you can choose either to mark a fatigue and use a learn technique, use a practice technique, or use 2 different basic or master techniques.
So I have conditions. I don't have statuses, right, Josh?
That is correct.
Great. I would like to use 2 master techniques, please.
Alrighty, which one?
Counter strike and disarm. Not necessarily in that order.
Okay, let me know. So what is it? Is it counter strike and disarm? What does it look like as you do that?
Well, did any of the foes choose advance and attack?
Yeah, 2 of them did.
Great. I think I come up out of suplexing the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Did he choose advance and attack?
No, he chose defend and maneuver.
Okay. So I think I come up before he does, just flavor wise. And we're gonna We're gonna see a guy sort of coming at me because I just suplexed his captain,
Okay.
and we're gonna do sort of like a roundhouse kick situation.
All right.
Ooh, are they wearing helmets?
No, they just have like body armor.
Damn. I was gonna do the thing where like bonk your visors down now.
Ah, I see. No, they are fully just armored and no, just body armor.
In that case, I'm gonna take some of the ash with my heel and in his eye
Okay.
with a kick. Then I'm gonna disarm. I think I'm gonna turn my attention back to the captain.
Oh, the captain is the one that you suplexed.
Yeah, that's the one who you said I grabbed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you did the. Did you kick someone else then?
Yeah, because he wasn't advancing and attacking.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Got
yeah,
it.
yeah,
All right, my bad. Misunderstood.
yeah. So what advanced and attack techniques does the captain have?
The captain doesn't have any advanced in attack technique.
Well, shit. I'm gonna use this against someone else then. Does anyone have any?
Yeah, so there's two of them who are going to. One of them is the one you kicked. They have flaming arrow. No, flaming
No,
arrow.
no, no. Do they have any advanced and attack techniques? Not are they using them now?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, there are two with advanced in attack techniques.
The captain doesn't have any?
No, the captain does not. And you're gonna
That's
find out soon.
weird.
You're gonna find out why soon.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Ah,
In that case, I'm just gonna go for the same one, and I'm gonna. What advanced and attack techniques does he have, Josh?
He has one known as. Find the right. It's flame arrow.
He cannot use that for the rest of the encounter.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh no, sorry, lied. That's the wrong move. I'm looking at the wrong person. It is. Too many things I have to relook up. It's Entangler. Sorry, Entangler is the advanced attack move.
Well, then he can't use it for the rest of the encounter.
Cool. And this is using what?
Disarm.
Disarm. Got it.
Name any
Your
advanced.
foe's ability to.
Name any advanced attack technique your foe has. They are unable to use that technique for the remainder of the encounter.
Okay. So the what's fun part is the wording of it is either before. Well, he hasn't rolled yet, so I'm going to assume that this actually takes place before the exchange ends. So yeah, cool. Because a lot of the things happen once the exchange is over, but this.
Right.
Okay. So anyway, so those are yours. So the two defended maneuvers on their side did extremely well. So first, seeing that Sakari and Benjiro are headed I'm gonna have Benjiro take 2 fatigue. Or it's your choice of either 2 fatigue or a condition.
I'll take a condition. Thank you very much. I've been taking too much fatigue.
Okay, as he takes out, or he creates a whip of fire and sort of lashes out at you. He's then going to use retaliate to steal himself, to inflict fatigue on a foe, and then you see that the captain, to get himself separated from Tybo, creates this giant wall of fire. And that would mean, Benjiro, you're going to be taking. You. Raise the wall. So you've become disengaged from him, and then you have to mark 2 fatigue to remain either on. Okay, yeah. foes may mark 2 fatigue to remain on the correct side of the wall and remain engaged, or you're separated. Alternately, if you decide to cross the wall, you immediately take 2 conditions.
Wow. Okay.
But this is the separation from. So, there's a wall of fire between the captain and Taibo. Benjiro and Sakari, you are on the other side of that wall, so you're on the side that the captain's on, and Taibo has now been effectively cut off from everyone else.
So hold on. Why would I have to take 2 fatigue then if I'm on the same side as the captain?
Was I saying Benjiro and not Taibo?
Yeah.
My bad. So yeah, Taibo, if you want to stay on the same side of the wall,
Himbos.
Taibo, if you want to stay on the same side of the wall, take 2 fatigue, or else you're just going to be put onto the other side of the wall. And then if you want to cross it, you take 2 conditions.
I think I'm good. Are there people on this side of the wall?
Yeah, there's still like another. There's the passed out dude, and there's still the guy that you were dealing with earlier.
Just fuck up this. I'm gonna be real. I'm not looking great.
Cool. All right. And then he still has one other thing, and he's going to he's just going to then also choose retaliate in terms of if he gets attacked. So anyone with advance in attack is next and rolling with passion. It's the other 2 guys.
Yep.
One of them has some moves that he can't use. Oh well, too bad for them. They all
that
missed.
That's an 8.
Okay. So with the 8, you can choose 1 basic or master technique to use. I will let you know that my Firebender fighters got 6 and lower, so they don't get to do anything this turn. They just got into the stance, and then they're not going to do stuff.
Well, okay. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pinpoint thrust the captain. So basically, it says I mark a fatigue, and I inflict 2 fatigue on the captain and mark the foe impaired.
Okay. And then because he has retaliate, you'll also take another fatigue because he's got himself prepared for that.
Sakari, I might need you to heal me at some point.
Do my best.
Throughout the battle, you just hear Rafa go, "That's so good."
Great. Okay. So then we move on to evade and observe. Roll with either creativity or harmony.
Okay.
Your choice.
$13.
13. Okay, you can choose either to mark a fatigue and use a learn technique, use a practice technique, or use 2 different basic or master techniques.
Okay. Josh, question.
Yeah.
For harmless pins, it has because it's like the fighting technique on adrift, and it's like learn, practice, and mastered. So I can use any of it, right?
Yeah, you can use it on any of the 3.
Okay. Did you say 2 mastered techniques?
Yeah, 2 different basic or master.
Okay. I want to use harmless pin. Well, is the captain near anything like solid?
No, not currently. I mean, other than the ground,
What's he wearing?
just armor.
Like, I guess what I'm asking is there anything that I could pin down?
Oh, I see. Probably his
I mean,
shoes.
they usually have them little triangle thingies.
I mean,
I'd have to hit him hard enough though to like, go down.
I believe in you.
Yeah, I want to try to throw daggers at his shoes.
okay.
Sorry, guy.
You throw.
Was he the one who put a thing in my face?
No, that was the dude that got knocked out by all the explosions.
But this is the big boss guy.
Yeah, this is the big boss guy that you're attacking.
Yeah. So I can dagger his shoes.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck his Gucci slides.
Yep. Okay.
Megan, I'm still not over. What is he wearing?
I don't know. OOTD.
Is he fashionable?
Clicked
Is the
impaired on the
captain
target there. Okay, cool. I believe he got impaired earlier, so he becomes trapped now. Taken.
He has the money to be fashionable.
And
but
then,
is he
what is your
using it?
other technique that you're using?
So I is he like on the ground?
I mean, he's stuck
Or like
feet wise on the ground. He can't move. Yeah, he's been trapped.
okay. Do I have to invade and observe with everything? Because the basic moves don't have like a thing, right?
The evade and observe basic moves are test balance, bolster or hinder, and then commit. Your refresh is also an evade and observe move.
Oh, can I try to evade and observe Benji? Like to refresh?
Yeah, is refresh one of your mastered ones? I think it is.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like the only move.
Yeah, you can refresh. Yeah, because you're in the evade and observe stance. You can refresh Benji then.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I want to dagger his shoes and then run as fast as I can to like try to heal Benji.
Nice. Okay. So you're gonna mark one fatigue. Who's to heal an ally? Oh no, that ally also has to evade and observe for you to do it.
Oh, we both. Okay, I guess that makes sense, like lore wise.
Problemo. Okay.
What were the other
So
basic
you can
ones?
bolster or hinder, which is aid or impede a nearby character, inflicting an appropriate status. You can commit, which is recenter yourself amongst the fray, shift your balance towards one of your principles. And then test balance, which is mark a fatigue to challenge and engage foe's balance. Ask what the principle is. They must answer honestly. If you already know the principle, instead shift their balance away from center by questioning or challenging their belief or respect.
He already has two statuses marked. He has impaired and trapped already. The only two that he has unmarked are stunned and doomed.
That's not the Oh, I see what you mean. Never mind. Yeah.
Is there a way I can try to stun him, Josh?
Caught off guard. I mean, yeah, there's a couple of different ways you can because he is pinned,
Right.
we can say you are able to like bend like a block of ice that hits him and like knocks out the wind, or like hits him in the head kind of way. Something that just sort of like catches him off guard is all you need to do.
Oh yeah, I want to try to hit him just right between the eyes as hard as I can.
All right, perfect. So we'll say that happens. He becomes stunned for bolster and hinder, and that is the end of the exchange. So sort of all at the same time as Tybo goes to attack, because you did the kick and then you were, as you you're forced to separate from the captain as he throws up a firewall to get between you. Tybo goes to attack one of the other people, sort of just go as the fire whip comes out. Benjiro is hit by the fire whip as they oh my gosh, so much happened.
It's pinpoint thrust, so I use one of my daggers to.
Oh, that's right. So yeah, as you're throwing your dagger or stabbing with your dagger, you're hit by the fire whip, and Sakari joins, sort of like back to back kind of deal, attacking the captain guy in charge, who is now stuck as like throwing the daggers to the shoes and just kind of sticking him there. And that's the end of the combat exchange. Is there anything you would like to do outside of combat, or would you like to go straight back into combat? Take another bio break? All right, well.
All right.
But
Is there anything outside of combat you would like to do, or is there anything, or would you like to just go into another combat exchange? I will say at this point, the person, so there are 4 of them still standing. One of them looks extremely injured. The other two look worse for wear, but they're still fine. And there's one dude who just hasn't been touched yet. He just has not been. He's just launched some attacks and missed entirely.
Which
Hmm.
you said I'm with one of them, and
Yeah.
the wall of fire separates.
So you're with one, and you're technically with two. You're with the one that you were fighting, and then the dude who's just been missing everything.
Mhm.
And then there's the two on the other side of the wall who have been engaged. One who's slightly injured, and one who is the captain who has been very much badly hurt.
So I'm with the
Well, he's
two
worse
in the
for
best shape. Good.
Yeah. The two you're fighting are in better shape. They just rolled poorly, or one of them rolled poorly.
Yeah, it works for me.
Oh no, they both.
I'm just thinking, WWTBD. What would Tybo do?
Yeah. Okay.
Rafa just gets in the cart with a Nomu.
Okay. We could probably just. I mean, I was told not to leave, but like you could just take me out of here.
I could, but then we'd be missing the show.
Oh, that is fair. That I do like watching the Rough Rhinos fight. They are a very strong mercenary force. I do believe that they're here for me though, which is, this is it's strange. Like I'm very proud of us, of our Fire Nation military, but I am very much not wanting to be entangled with them.
Do
I
I
completely understand.
do I see Rafa go to the cart?
Probably.
I'm gonna do the chili healer move of giving the stern mom look of I will say that my condition is angy, so yeah, I'm pissed.
Josh, really quick, did we? It's been a while, and when my thing crashed and saving in my notes, did we say water whip was like practiced
I think it
or
was learned.
learned? Okay.
Yeah, because it's one of those ones where like you wouldn't have been able to be taught it, but like you could have. Because I don't think
Right.
you unless no, you got to use it in one of the combats, so it is practiced.
It's practiced. Okay.
Yeah, there was a combat where you got to use it, so yeah, it is in practice.
I think I would like to evade and observe because your boy's looking not good.
I mean, you could also disengage from this. We're not in a combat exchange unless you want to go into one right now. So all that's really
Tybo
happened is Rafa's run to the cart. That's it.
I don't think. I feel like the guilt is like I gotta keep fighting for my friends.
Okay. So then not to Taibo, who's on the other side of this firewall. You see the guy, the Mohawk guy, looks over at Sakari and Bendro. Now, this could all easily be done with. You've put up a good fight, but we're only here for one person. And if you just kind of hand him over, this can all be done with quite easily.
Why do you want them?
Well, let's just say that they stole something from the Fire Lord, and we're here to exact some justice.
Stole what?
Well, that's classified information.
I don't think that's going to be classified any longer if I cut your throat.
Interesting. Okay. Do you want to? Let's roll with intimidate.
Okay.
Don't roll with passion.
Intimidate. Passion. Come on, dice. Ooh, that's an 11.
Oh, nice. Okay,
Oh, you
so
never scare me like that again.
on a 10 and up, pick one they cannot choose. So they can either run to escape or get back up. They back down but keep watch. They give in with a few stipulations, or they attack you but off balance. GM marks a condition on them. What would you like?
Can you read it again?
They run to escape or get back up. They back down but keep watch. They give in with a few stipulations. They attack you but off balance, and then I mark a condition.
Part of me is leaning towards the give in, because technically that would also be backing down, I guess.
Well, you'd have to sacrifice something. Is the whole deal with that?
Hmm.
Given with stipulations, this will stop if you do this.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And you said the second one was back down.
Oh, but
And
keep
just
watch.
kind
Yeah,
of-
they're just kind of going to be like on guard of.
I'm gonna consult with you guys really quickly. What do you think would be the better option?
I mean, right now would be 2v1 if he attacks and has a condition.
Yeah. Because my. Sorry.
Sorry, Josh, what'd you say?
I mean, well, I would just make it. He gets a condition, then we go straight into another combat exchange. So it would be still 2v2 and then 1v2.
Oh, but on our side.
Yeah, on your side it would be 2v2.
Oh, wait, I thought we.
No, there's
Like
still
in-
another. There's the fire whip guy over on your side still. Yeah.
What?
Oh,
I thought he was
forgot
on
about-
my side.
No, the two who missed and did nothing with their attacks are on Tybo's side. The two who were competent in the defend and maneuver stuff are on your side.
Okay.
Okay. But the captain is still like down for the count.
No, he's up. He's just looking worse for wear. Yeah.
Clearly.
There's only one dude who's down for the count, and that was way before the fight had started.
Right. Yeah.
Because part of me would want to say that he backs down but just keeps watch, but then I'm afraid of like later on they're gonna end up coming back.
Yeah.
That's what's terrifying to me. I don't know. What do you guys? What do you think?
My only concern is that like the stipulation is we give them.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Let's avoid that one.
Yeah.
Josh, what are the options again?
Either they run away, they run to escape or get back up, they back down but keep watch, they give in with a few stipulations, or they attack you but off balance, marking a condition.
Because I also feel like they run away. Well, eventually they'll come back.
Mm-hmm. Josh, what does back down mean to you?
Back down will be end the conflict and just sort of let you go on your way, but like they'll probably follow after a bit.
I mean, what if we give in and then don't give them a no move?
Wait. But
What if
isn't
they
that
fine?
different?
We'll give her to you if you tell us, and then we don't do that. What if we lie to these people?
Would they believe that?
Yeah, I was gonna wait. How do we trick without giving them anything?
Give them an ostrich horse instead.
This is a no move.
No, not
This is a no
the
move.
not the animal.
You know, if we name an ostrich horse a nomu, it's not technically lying.
But also an animal.
It'll be fine.
They'll kill the animal.
They won't.
Flashback to all of the animal friends that the previous versions of of y'all have made along the way, just like hanging out with.
I will remember you.
Nothing bad has ever happened to anyone ever. Cass, lean back. Lean away. Nothing bad has ever happened to anyone.
All right. I don't know. I feel like the best option with them not following us would be the attack with a condition, I guess.
Are we trying to kill these guys?
I mean, do we think they're gonna stop their war path if we don't?
Can we get enough money to buy out their contract? Anyone rich?
I'm gonna be open and honest. Tybo broke.
Broke probably also doesn't really super understand money that well.
I think I understand barter.
True.
And I feel like it's like, but these I can't do anything with these except buy other things. So what's the point of
Yeah.
this middle step? Why can't I just give you a canoe and then you give me a month's supply of food? I
Yeah.
don't understand.
It's that
Um,
trope of like the swap meets where it's like, I will give you this if you can find me this, and then I'll give you that if you can find me this.
Just a permanent fetch quest.
Yeah.
The
Got this
swamp is one
rare
big
collect-
fetch quest.
I got this rare collectible comic to trade for this old clock, which I traded for this and traded for that.
Well, I think the
Um,
way to escape is bad because it says get backup.
hmm
So
And
bad.
we
No,
can
no, no.
barely take these people.
I think we're
And
gonna have to kill this guy, Steven. No one got that one. All right.
Comment down below if you know what Oz is talking about.
I'm gonna log on with my own YouTube and comment. I got it.
All right. But yeah, so what would you like to choose?
I feel like the only safer-ish option would be that they attack and then the condition is immediately inflicted.
Okay. So we'll move into combat exchange then.
Hold
as-
on. Do you pick the condition? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I picked the condition.
Okay.
Okay, we move back into combat exchange. Talk amongst yourselves as to what you would like to do. Rafa, are you joining this one, or are you still just in the cart? Just in the cart? Cool.
Evade and observe. Because your boy's looking a little messed up.
I'm also going to invade and observe because I'd like to get rid of at least one fatigue.
I would like to defend and maneuver. And Josh,
Mhm.
I just want to understand. So for again on Adrift, changing plans, it says the first time you defend and maneuver in a combat, you become favored. So that's like any new combat. That's
Yeah, any of the that's such a weird wording because technically each one is a new thing.
right. So can I do it every time?
I think it's just I think it is for the full encounter, is what it is.
right. Okay, but I evaded and observed.
Yeah, last time. So you got it for this one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then I become favored.
Yep. So you choose an additional basic or master technique in the next exchange, even on a miss. Which I guess would mean this exchange.
Right.
No. Hold on.
Is it next time?
Because the wording of Adrift is the first time you pick it, you become. It does specify next exchange. So I think it's next exchange. If you choose to go into another one.
Okay.
First time you advance. The first time you advance and attack, you may roll with creativity and passion. The first time you evade and observe in combat, clear 2 fatigue. For
Yeah, I
evade and
forgot.
observe. Okay, that was
Forgot about that.
yeah. And the first time you defend and maneuver in combat, become favored. So yeah. So then the next one is you get a guaranteed thing for next time, if the combat key continues.
Okay.
So it seems that the order that you should be doing them is defend and maneuver, advance and attack, and evade and observe, which is quite literally just down the list.
Yeah.
But like, up to you. All right. So yeah. So they are all going to be advancing and attacking. Which one of them does not have one of theirs now? I don't. Oh no, is that a one-time thing, Oz?
That's the encounter.
Okay, for the whole thing. Cool. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Okay. So they're all going to be advancing and attacking though. So defend and maneuver goes first.
I'm gonna water whip.
All right. Roll with
If I
focus.
make it, yeah. Wait, what's my focus? 0. That's an 8.
All right, you can use one mastered or basic technique.
What?
Use one basic or mastered technique.
Okay.
I thought you were saying you got a 0, like you had a negative.
Oh no, just my focus was +0.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no. I would
Mm.
cry. Basic or mastered?
Yep. For defend maneuver, which I don't think you have any master defend maneuver, so you just have ready, retaliate, or seize.
And I can't retaliate because no one's done anything, right?
Retaliate is preparing yourself for when someone does something.
Oh, then I want to retaliate. Yeah.
Okay, so you have retaliate, which is each time a foe inflicts fatigue, a condition or shifts your balance, inflict the fatigue onto them. Cool. All right, next is advance and attacking. Anyone who's doing that, I think it's just the NPCs. So we got, that's one hit, that's a miss, that's a hit, and that's it. So each of them get to do one. We're gonna go with Tybo, on your next, if we continue with another exchange, the next one you're not able to do defend and maneuver, whatever you choose,
Heck,
because of pressure.
heck darn.
You also can choose to either mark 2 fatigue, marking condition, or shift your balance away from center. Up to you. As the two against you start to lay on their attacks. Sakari, I'm going to mark a fatigue on them, so you are going to inflict a condition, or you pick a condition that you have been inflicted with. Then I'll also the other one will also, I think, will strike as well again. Oh well, no. The other one is going to put pressure on to Benjiro. Next exchange, if we have another one, you cannot use advance and attack.
Okay.
Condition when marked. Pressure on 2, and Oz, what did you end up choosing for a Tybo? What did they take?
I chose to shift my balance.
Cool, so you shift balance. Awesome. All right, next is evade and observe.
Hey,
Roll with creativity or harmony, your choice.
harmony, +1.
That's a 12.
I got 8.
All right, Oz, pick one. Basic or master technique. Morgan can choose one mark a fatigue to use a learn technique, use a practice technique, or use 2 different basic or master technique.
Okay.
Evade and observe.
I will do 2 basics. I know for sure one of them I want to do is bolster or hinder.
Okay.
Which immediately can inflict a status on the captain.
Correct.
So, bye. And then I'll just do bolster or hinder, and I guess
But using a learn technique will move it to practiced because it is in combat. So once you use it, you mark the fatigue to use the learned, then it becomes a practice technique, which will then.
see what that says real quick then.
Uh,
Because
why,
that might still work.
why you pick that? Hey Oz, what are you doing? What's Tybo up to?
I'm going to commit.
Ah, okay. Self. You're balanced. One of your principles.
And I'm shifting it towards roll.
Okay, nice.
And next time I live up to that principle, I don't mark fatigue.
Oh, and Sakari got attacked, so the person who attacked Sakari gets fatigue marked on them.
Okay. I'm gonna bolster or hinder, and then also I guess I don't necessarily know their principle, but I guess I'll commit. So bolster or hinder and commit.
Bolster and hinder and commit. Who are you bolster or hindering? Oh no, you chose the captain again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah. So and the exchange. So as Sakari gets into a stance, ready to go, with some with another dagger, the Fire Nation soldiers have started an onslaught of different attacks, from throwing some arrows and some fire bending, things like that. It's just a mirage of one type of strikes. Sakari, you're able to like take one hit and then throw out a dagger to hit another guy, as you do. And during all that, Taibo looks inward and feels their self feels himself relearn about his role in the world and everything and what he represents, as all this carnage is going on. And
Swamp.
and Benjiro is able to also get themselves centered and move into I guess uses the earth bending to sort of disrupt the captain. In the end of that fray, though, the captain is taken out. You see that they all get onto their Komodo rhinos, those who are off of them, and they start taking off. The captain is sort of like badly injured, but he's out. They're leading the one dude who's been fully knocked out away. They all take off somewhere else, running off, threatening to come back once more another day. But that is where we will be ending today's session, at the end of that combat. So thank you everyone for joining us for another round of Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 3, the 100 Years War Era. I have been Josh, your GM. Thank you again to my friends Cass, Megan, Morgan, and Oz. Oz, take us out.
Thank you for enjoying this episode. Be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed. You did. You don't have a choice. Leave a comment down below if you got my I think we're gonna have to kill this guy Steven reference. Be sure to subscribe for more wonderful content and hit that bell so you don't miss the latest episode of Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes Arc 3.
Bye.
My drive just crashed, like my Google Drive. So I have to,
Yeah.
Technical issue.
Quick
'cause
pause.
that's where I have the Republic City thing, where I have my dagger thing.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Fine, where the frick diddly dack this one off.
Sounds like a good.
Whoa, watch your fucking language.
Sorry.
diddly dack.
Fiddly dack, fiddly fack.
Whoa there, buddy. Hold on.
Your
Hold
chan.
on. Hey there, buddy. I need you to calm your language down.
Cool body. I feel like dragons are too big for houses. Oh, I can't believe it. You solved the complex geopolitical issues of our era.
Just slowly.
Except sexism, because that has to continue into next era.
Wait.
I want to go back to season 1 of Avatar and Katara just be like, what, because of boobs or something?
I think she did, yeah, in episode like 11, yeah.
It's in her yelling at Paku about him being old. Okay.
You're old and I...
Old and I have boobs or something.
Sorry for having nice tits and corrected me.
That's why they hate us.
Anyhow.
Don't boo, you're a theater kid at heart. Tell me how much I have to Venmo you first.
$1,000. I'm just kidding.
$1,000
I'm kidding.
in this economy?
Yeah, it's because of this economy that I need $1,000.
Damn, you got me there.
As a reminder, this is for children. Essentially, is the audience.
Is not.
That's what Avatar was. Did you see? Do you remember any of the on-screen blood and absolute death carnage?
I remember Korra when they blow up a man.
That's fair. They do, but that's also slightly off-screen. It's off in the distance.
But you watch him decide to kill himself and his brother.
That is fair. As you do
Like,
get to see the whole decision-making process of
Where
it.